Good morning. It's Sunday. I was gonna do this yesterday, but Jason just told me that there's a package for me at the Peloton. Thanks, Jason. Gonna go get that right now, assuming it's actually there. And then today I thought we would do a little bit of a, mail call, because we haven't done that in a while. There's a couple of special items I think that are in there, and just chat a little bit about the week. A little bit of a personal update. Haven't done that for a while. Also, this wind. Ooh boy, it's windy. Morning, Chief. Hey man, it's gone right past me.
Alright, you alright? Oh, really?
Yeah. Also, apparently, wow, flooding. The other side's completely underwater. Hold on. All right, Ree, good morning. Ooh, been working on, there's a lot going on right now. I've been working on finishing the book. For those of you that kickstarted Sea of the Unknown, the book about how I got to Paris, it's pretty much ready. I'm sending it for line edits tonight or tomorrow, so by the time you see this video, it's probably out the door, and with our final round of edits with Richard number 2. There are 2 Richards working on this project, which makes it that much more confusing, but it's actually been really good. Richard is, the Richard you know, has put a lot of effort into his edits. Lots of really good notes. The book is so much better because he's been involved. Thank you, Richard, when you see this. It's just structurally more sound, and he's done a great job of editing, and I'm really grateful to have him on the team, and it's been fun because, well, we really want it to be more on the fantasy side of things, but, getting in and doing some nonfiction has been good. And I feel really good about the story. Overall, I feel pretty good about the book as a whole. I think it's going places. I think that it's readable. I go through my ups and downs of thinking yeah, this is great, to being yeah, this is the worst thing I've ever written. So that's normal. That's the way it always goes. That's how books go. But today I figured we could do a little bit of a mail call because I have a little bit of mail that's stacked up. Not a ton. Unfortunately, one of the packages that I was going to open today is still stuck in customs, so we'll have to find out about that one later. But there are a couple things in here, some that were sent by people like this. I'm pretty sure came from Pat. Yes. Pat said that she was sending me some coffee, and 5 Elephant Laboratorio Espresso. Where is this from? It's a Guatemalan coffee by 5 Elephant. I've never heard of 5 Elephant before. Oh, she got this in Berlin. All right. It smells good. I already have a little bit of coffee here from a local roaster, Partisan, keeping me awake. But I'm definitely going to try this here soon. Thank you, Pat. I really appreciate that. All the way from the UK, all the way from Berlin via the UK. Hold on. Hi Jay, you must come to Glasgow sometime. Lots of good coffee shops and local roasters. I want to come to Glasgow. I need to get up to Scotland. I want to spend some more time in the UK, especially once the weather clears up. If it's rainy here, it's got to be raining up there. So the book's going well. There's a lot to go along with it. The thing is, obviously, with travel concerns right now and gathering concerns as far as groups and so forth, may not be able to do what I was hoping, which was I wanted to do a little book tour, which I've put to my Kickstarter backers and patrons already. And the book tour would be based largely around where people that backed the project are and where people that pre-order the book are, which we need to start doing pre-orders here soon. I haven't opened everything up for pre-orders yet. I think this came from Jason. I think this is the one that, wait, was this the one or was this the one that came from Jason? We're about to find out. I don't know what this is. Oh, I know what this is actually. This is from Skull Shaver. This is gonna be a very scattered video, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I'm trying to talk about life updates while opening mail, and it's a difficult combination, but Skull Shaver saw that I wasn't necessarily the best at keeping my head nice and clean, which is why I'm not wearing my hat today. Just to give you the example of, look at this, the Pitbull Skull Shaver Gold. This is this looks really intense. Is it battery powered? It is. I need to plug this in so we can try it here shortly and you can see how nice and shaved my head gets. I don't know how they found me, but they reached out not too long ago and were like, hey, we have a thing that'll shave your head, make it look nice and shiny. I don't know. Anyways, they were really nice. And I said, sure, go ahead and send one over. So this is not, hashtag not sponsored, but they did send this to me for free. And I know they're hoping that I will review it. So, I mean, that's what we're just going to do today. I'm going to use it by the end of this video and you'll see the results yourself. Satisfaction guaranteed. There's this whole skull shaver catalog here. Butterfly Kissy Shaver, Palm Shaver, Beast Clipper, Pitbull Shaver. The Pitbull series is our 3rd generation of shavers. Its blades will precisely or pleasantly surprise you. Yeah, you don't want to be precisely surprised. Get the deepest and smoothest shave ever from an electric shaver. Models range from platinum, gold, and silver. Wait, there's a platinum version that here's the cable. It's got a USB charger, perfect. Plug it into my computer to download my shaving stats. And that's it, look at that. Oh, there's a 4-blade version and a 3-blade version. I'm gonna use the 4-blade version. I'm gonna plug this guy in, hold on. I have a USB charger that's open down here somewhere. Oh, it says it's already at 97%, so we could probably use that here in a minute. Anywho, I've been feeling pretty down lately, and I think that's come through in a number of ways, but just a complete lack of motivation. I've been having a hard time just getting out of bed, which is kind of uncharacteristic, but also feels like the end of an era of, you know, feeling a little bit burned out, being burned out. You know, I've shared some about how I've struggled with the burnout effect of having vlogged daily for over 3 years and getting back into things and getting back into sharing about Paris. And we've been going around making some videos, which have been really fun. We're gonna come out with some new guides to the city. They're gonna be smaller guides that are very precisely focused on specific things. So we're working on making a guide with like 15 amazing bakeries. One that's got 15 bars. There's a bunch of different ones that are in the works, and it's been fun to get out and do that. Kate has been really proactively helping me with that, and she's been fantastic. And her contributions have been awesome, and I need that help. Like, thanks to Kate for helping me to get out and actually do stuff right now, because without the motivation, I don't think I would have done, I don't know, I'm just not feeling really myself. Then, we were trying to think of something fun and new, and I hope that this is not a terrible idea. Now that I'm holding these are amazing, but like, so we were trying to think of like, what do we do for patrons who've been around for 2 years? Because we send out stickers. This sticker goes out to patrons after a year, the Invader sticker. There's a Gustav sticker that goes out after 6 months, but it was like, well, we have a bunch of people that have been around for 2 years. What do we send them? And so we ordered a whole bunch of Vlog-A-Day magnets. These are all the characters. My sister drew these a long time ago. These are character faces from the Vlog-A-Day series, and it says Vlog-A-Day on there. Really cool. The only way to get this is to be a patron for a long time. And I feel mostly good about this, but like sending magnets in the mail, I know people do it. I've received like fridge magnets in the mail, but these are kind of strong. Like, what if they get stuck in the machine on the way? Anyways, thanks to my patrons as always for sticking with us, making life better, and to all the new patrons that have wandered in recently. And anybody thinking about becoming a patron, please do. It makes a huge difference. It makes my life better. I think this is the one that Jason sent. So, the river is flooding, as we saw, which was kind of crazy. I didn't expect that. I don't know if that's as high as it's going to get or what. Things are kind of shutting down here and there around the city. It is pretty calm around here. Like, we're not really freaking out about coronavirus situation ourselves, but, you know, like among my friends and whatever else, but it's definitely having an impact on the tourism industry here. People aren't traveling as much, and I get that. And I'm trying to figure out, like, Pujan and I canceled our trip to Japan. I don't think I've announced that publicly, like on the vlog yet. I was going to go to Japan at the end of the month. Pujan didn't want to go for a while because he's worked with the company who runs the cruise ship, and he's actually been on that cruise ship that got quarantined. He was on that ship just like a month or two before. It may have been a little bit longer, farther back than that, but anyways, it's pretty real for him, and understandably he wasn't really into going. And then for me, like, I don't want to go as much anymore because I'm worried that I don't want to get quarantined somewhere along the way, or like turned away from coming back to France, or you just kind of never know how these things are going to pan out. So I do feel a little bit like kind of waiting, just after seeing how Japan had declared some states of emergency, and they're pretty, like, the way that they quarantined that ship wasn't super well handled, so I don't know that I want to find myself in a poorly handled situation. Also, you know, be more fun to go there when things are a little less crazy. So when everybody's asking me, like, should they or shouldn't they come to Paris, from what I've seen, nobody's advising against it. The British government, the American government, no one's advising against coming to France, but definitely keep an eye open for whatever's going on. Listen to the CDC, the World Health Organization, whoever it is that you should be listening to. Don't ask me in comments and DMs and so forth. I've been getting a lot of DMs, people asking me, like, if they should cancel their trip or not. I'm not an expert. I wouldn't ask me. I'm here. I'm enjoying being here. But I understand if you need to take a little bit more time. Oh, hold on a second. Triple cold shoe mount. Jason, is this for the... I'm not exactly sure. Jason, let me know what I'm supposed to do with this. It looks cool and handy. It looks very helpful, whatever it is. Let me know, Jason, in the comments below. This looks really cool. I like it. I like new gadgets. But I'll have to do some research because I don't know what this is for. But thank you for sending it nonetheless. I'm sure we'll figure out what it's for here shortly. Looks cool. Anyways, thanks Jason, thanks Pat, and thanks of course obviously to Skull Shaver. Let me go give that a try, and then we'll sign off from there. I know I've hit on a bunch of subjects, like the fact that I've been feeling really depressed, and I'm working on it. I'm feeling better the last couple days. Getting some more sleep has really helped. There's also a lot of new things going on, some new guides coming out. I'm working on my book, podcasts coming out, all kinds of stuff. There's a lot going on, I know that, and I want to dive deeper into it. I think I might have to do a couple more just sit down catch up vlogs here in the near future, but we're also going to be doing a lot more like exploring Paris and showing you some bars and bakeries and things like that. Those videos will be coming out soon as well. So we're going to figure this out, but today is just kind of a classic like what the heck's going on vlog. And what the heck is going on is I need to shave my head. All right, it says it's at 100%. Let's give it a try. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's impressive. It took a little bit of getting used to. It's gonna take some getting used to, like the motion of it to try and get the cleanest shave. So I mean, at first it takes a few passes, but it's incredibly like that's about as smooth as of an electric shave as I think I've ever had. I'm sold. I'm gonna be using this forever, or at least since I'll be using. Thank you, Skull Shaver. Yeah, skullshaver.com. Check them out. Again, not sponsored, but if you want to shave your noggin, that was impressive. It didn't take very long. I'm sure I'll get faster with practice. And everything's really well captured by this little cap. You just pop that out and dump whatever hair is left in there, which I don't have a lot to dump out. Pop it back in. Really, really easy to use. That was pretty fantastic. Again, we'll need to get used to the motions to get it in fewer passes, hopefully. But first impression, very good. Thanks for sending that. Thanks to everybody else who sent some stuff. I'm going to come back at you again this week with a little bit more of an update on the book. In particular, maybe we'll do a number of different like smaller video updates because I'm thinking about putting out some smaller updates over time instead of building everything up to one weekly update on Mondays. Especially on a week like this where I had a lot of work to do that was not going to be able to go directly into this. I went and filmed a French Friday with Thomas Seine around the 1st and 2nd arrondissements. I have filmed obviously in a bunch of random spots around Paris with Kate. Dropped in on the Louvre this week to show you that, so that did pop in. But so there's been a bunch of random stuff that I've been up to. I've been working a lot, but trying to figure out how to, I don't know. I'm still just figuring this all out. Like, this is a weird transition that's lasted a long time, and thank you for your patience, and hopefully it'll be worth it. Hopefully it's been worth it. Hopefully you're enjoying all of this skull shaving nonsense as we go. I like this thing. Okay, cool. Well, thanks to everybody for sending me some stuff. Patrons, be on the lookout for magnets. If you've been around for 2 years or longer, I need to give these to Kate this week, and she'll get those sent out to you. And yeah, thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making my life better. And I'll see you. I'm going to leave you with some delightful, relaxing rain footage here at the end, because that was popular the last time I did it, and it's been brought up again since. So yeah, I hope you enjoy a little bit of some nice rain from Paris, and I'll see you bright and early again sometime this week for whatever random videos that there's stuff that's going to be happening. I'll see you for that. Thank you.